Hello, hello, hello. We are here to look at the Cross Jetpack. This is the last of the Cross mods that I know of. I'm saying that I know of. There could be something else hanging out there that I missed. Nonetheless, this is standalone if you want just the jetpack, but you can use this as a part of the other Cross mods like that. But it had the kind of power armor, and it had the other mod had the gun. We can take a look at that in a moment, but nonetheless, this mod is very small. It's under 7 megabytes. It allows you to have this jetpack. If you look at the pictures here, you can have the jetpack match the look of your armor, the look and style of your armor if you use the other Cross stuff. Now, if you don't want to use the other Cross stuff, you don't have to. I think, according to what they say, it comes standalone. So we're going to try it with and without, okay? So I'm going to hop on Jenny, and we're just going to take a look and see if we can, jetpack her around a little bit. Just test it out. Shouldn't take too long, okay? All right, I will see you in the game. Oh, well, I didn't say. The mod author here is Nero. I don't see anything. This is a port. I believe this is their own mod, just like the others. So, all right, now we'll hop out and get in the game. See you there in a minute. All right, we're here in Sanctuary on Jenny, and she's ready to try this jetpack out. Now, when you make the jetpack, let me go over here and show you. You're going to have utility. Now, if you're like me, you're going to have 2 utilities, and this utility has the jetpack. Okay, you're going to make one. I've already played around with this a little bit. Wanted to see how it worked, because they don't clearly define it for you in the mod. That's okay. Or maybe they did, and maybe I didn't pay enough attention, so that's all right. So anyway, now I have 2 jetpacks, but basically it comes default like this, and it's really just a sprinter, okay? It's the palette is just the color, the gadget is the function, and it just is a sprinter at this moment, and I'll show you that in a minute. Has no upgrades on it. The upgrades are to diminish your fall damage, and then no texture setting, and that goes along with the whole Cross armor thing. We'll try to show you that in a minute. But let's put the jetpack on. Okay, so right out of the box, all it is a sprinter, and you'll see the flames there. That's pretty cool, but it really doesn't do anything when you jump, except for the fact that you get a better sprint jump, right? So here's just her normal. I set her so that she would just do a normal jump, and that's all you get. Okay, so you need to. Oh, I did in my experimentation. I had a little accident earlier. Don't worry about that. So anyway, what you want to do if you really want the jetpack, which I don't want this as a sprinter. I mean, you might have a reason for wanting that. I don't want that. So what you want to do is to change the gadget and make it either the standard jetpack, which allows you to actually do the jetpack and it turns off the sprinter, or you can do the advanced jetpack and you'll be able to do both. So I thought what we would do is do we want blue? Will it turn it blue, really? Oh, that's blue flames out the back. Let's try the blue flames. That'll be fun. Now, since we can do the jetpack, I'm going to give us the fall damage reducer, which is this. It's probably not going to save us. I'm going to do a save because I'm liable to get myself killed. And the jetpack, texture unpainted. Let's go with version 3. What does that look like? Can we see her? Can't see it very good. Let's scroll down. I'm going to try to use 60, which is what I was using for some of the other stuff. I don't know how this will look, though, so let's get a look at it. Doesn't matter right now. The appearance of it's not important. Actually, the appearance looks basically the same to me, so who cares? All right. The appearance isn't that important. Not at this moment. So we're going to, let's see, let's do the sprint first. Now the sprint is still red. It did not go blue. You still get a good sprint jump. That's just, you get a good sprint jump. Now. Oh, I have 2 jetpacks. Do I have the wrong one on? That's the problem now, isn't it? Yeah, I think I have the wrong one on. Pardon me for a minute. Oh, here we go. This is what we wanted. That's got the blue and the sprint. I shouldn't have made 2, but I had to make 1 to experiment with so I could show you how this worked. So here's the blue one. It gives you the sprint and the sprint jump, which is fine. You're not even going to take damage from that. Then also you can do a double jump, basically. Allow a double jump, that second tap of the Y button on the Xbox will give you that lift that you want from your jetpack. The one jump is just a jump like that, 1 Y. But if you hit it a second time, do the double jump, then you get the little lift. You can kill yourself. Hold on. Did we do a save? We didn't do a save. Hold on. I have to show you this because you need to know that you can die. Or at least be heavily injured. But yeah, death can happen. But I don't want to lose everything we're doing. So, okay. So here we go. We're going to go sky. La la la. Now she does kind of assume that pose, you see. And we don't really want that pose, but we have it. Now when you let go, it takes a moment and then she's going to start to fall and we'll try to save her. Oh, wow, look at that. That was close. We almost died. All right. And that was with the dampeners and she was pretty high. Now, let's show you this. Now this, everything else from here, I mean, that's basically all that is. It helps you get an extra sprint and some jump. Yes. But it really, in my opinion, really goes better. Oh, hold on. Let's put her outfit on. It really goes better with the whole cross outfit. So we're going to strap it on. I prefer these gloves rather than their frame hands. Their frame hands always look funny to me. Okay, so now the jetpack is not colored appropriately for this, is it? Can we fix that coloring? Let's see if we can fix that coloring. I'm not sure what I can do. Doubt that's really going to help much. Well, that gave it a chrome look. I could change my whole armor to match the jetpack, I suppose, but I really want... Oh, rats, I took it off. But I really didn't want to do that. Well, anyway, even though it's not painted up right yet, I'll figure that out on my own. I don't want to take up your time. But see, you'll be in your armor, and you'll be able to run and jump and do all the good stuff. You'll be able to sprint and do a sprint jump. Now, I think you can still, even from sprinting, let's see. Yep, you can still do the upper, the double jump and get the jetpack to go. But see, really gives you a lot of fun maneuverability without using... Now, you know, I had to turn off my cheat. I normally have a cheat jump. But with this, you really don't need that cheat jump. This gives you a practical, fun way to have that jumping ability and make it a little more immersive, I suppose, rather than just having my people be super jumpers. But nonetheless, I think it's pretty good. I'll have to get this fixed up. I kind of want to do... I don't know. I might use this in my next playthrough. I kind of want to do something fun like this. So anyway, we should hop out of here. I think that's everything to show you on the jetpack. And you can mix it up with the armor. And our weather is changing. Anyway, if you mess around with the armor and the different palette and paint options, you can get it to match your jetpack. Oh, let me show you. If you've got a moment, if you don't want to see this, you don't have to. But let me just show you real fast. We'll just change everything to match. let's see. So the jetpack is stuck on version 3 Chrome, right? Okay, so we're just going to make... Do I want Chrome, though? Maybe we'll just do... Well, yeah. No, let's just do version 3. Let's not do Chrome. All right. So what I have to do is I have to change this to version 3. I'm going to do clean. And then I'm going to change... No, the palette's the same, so I can leave that the same. So all I have to do, I believe... This is my I believe, is change these from version 4 to version 3. It should make them all match up on their color because I selected the palette index to be the same. So, and then I can always change it up if I want it to be something different. I had it on vibrant because I wanted some, you know, I wanted some bright colors. Just for fun. But we'll go to 3 and do the clean. We'll see what we think of that. I'm not going to change that one because we're not even using it. We'll see how this does. You can see in the background that it's changing the color of what she's wearing. So hopefully this will work out. We should be able to get everything to match up. That's the idea. And where did your jetpack go, girl? Okay, that's funny. It turned it off. Okay, there we go. All right, well, I guess when you're doing stuff, sometimes you could accidentally make your jetpack go invisible, which is kind of funny. Nonetheless, here it is, and see, everything matches. And this is the idea, is that you would have a matching jetpack to go. And you don't have to do the blue. You can do the red flames if you want out the jetpack. I just did blue because I like blue. But you could certainly change that up and do the red if it's more suitable for whatever you're doing. Let's go back and change that. Let's go to the jetpack. Okay, let's just go advanced. Advanced is just going to be with the red normal fire instead of blue fire. See? And that looks pretty cool. And then, of course, you get the jump and the double jump. Now, occasionally I found in fooling around with this, it hasn't been happening right now, but a couple of times I found that, see, I didn't get the flame animation. A couple of times that happened for me. So, that's going to happen. Sometimes the flame animation may not occur, but you still get the double jump, which is what I really care about. But occasionally, oops, I missed that one. But occasionally, you will not get the flame animation when you do the jetpack jump. And I'm not sure why. Most of the times, it works. But I have seen it occasionally now miss. Anyway, so that is the cross jetpack. Let's hop out. I'm going to show you the mod real quick. I think this has been pretty cool, pretty fun. And it shows you how you can match things up and have a good time with it. Like I said, I'm really considering using the cross stuff for a playthrough because I think that would be fun. And I really don't like the game's power armor. I prefer stuff like this. All right. See you in a minute. All right. This has been the cross jetpack. Under 7 megabytes. If you're already using the cross cybernetics, you should definitely invest in the extra for the jetpack. I also think this is a fun gun, though I admit that the cybernetics and the jetpack are better than the gun, but the gun is still good. The gun was fun, and I played around with it. Now, the jetpack, remember, by default, when you make it, it comes out as a sprinter only, so you have to go into it and change it so that you can do the double jump, which gives you that jetpack, that lift. Remember, you can kill yourself, and remember to set the extra option so that it is decreasing as much of that fall damage as possible. But you can still kill yourself. You notice I didn't kill myself because I did a double jump to try to slow her descent at the last moment and still almost died. So anyway, it's a fun little mod. Even if you don't use the cybernetics, if you just wanted the jetpack, you could do that. you might be able to blend it in and make it work with some outfits. So if it pops up invisible for you like it did for me for a moment, don't be too worried. Just take it off and put it back on. That worked for me. I don't know what caused that, and I'm not going to speculate. There doesn't really seem to be any problem with the mod. Occasionally, the fire out the two exhaust in the back, occasionally that animation will not occur, but most of the times it does. Overall, I would say these have been good little mods and fun to play around with. So, all right. Like I said, under 7 megabytes, and I forgot, was it Nero? I think the name of the modder was Nero. So, and you can mix and match your colors and stuff and get a good looking suit with a jetpack. I have not completed my playing around with the appearance of this, so I'll mess with that later. Maybe I'll do a thumbnail that shows a better looking color than what Jenny's wearing now. Okay? All right. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Quick addendum. Playing around with this, I found a way to negate more fall damage. Let me show you here. Now, this really is regarding not the jetpack, but I'm adding this into here so you'll have this somewhere. It's actually under the lower support. On the XO lower support for the cybernetic piece. If you go in and select on these enhancements or whatever, upgrades, mods, if you look at the pneumatic upgrade, it negates 80% of fall damage. Now, it also increases your swim speed. I don't care about that. But this made it a lot better for me to just run around and go, okay, let's see how high we can go. And I went pretty high. Now, this could be deadly heights. Now, she still does assume that kind of T-pose, but then I just dropped her, and she took no damage. Between the two things, the jetpack negating your damage and that support negating damage, I think fall damage is really low. We're going to see how low. This is going to be a test here. We might die, but it'll be funny. And she assumes a weird position when she falls. She's so funny. I don't really mind, though. And look at that, no damage. I think, wow, she fell right into that house. I think between the two negations, your fall damage gets so low that this really makes it a way more practical, useful mod as far as being able to jump all you want and not taking damage. Now, remember, on the jetpack, I used the dampener. Now, the dampener negates 60%. And then, now, I don't know how they did this, but if they did the math where they stack these two bonuses, it greatly reduces, if that's what they did, and that's the way it seems, because I'm not taking any damage now. It seems that it has greatly reduced fall damage for you. And I'm not using any other cheat. As we saw earlier, I almost died messing around with this. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that. Now, that does require the other mod, the actual cybernetics mod. But I think it's worthwhile, and it's worth mentioning and thinking about. Okay? All right. That's my little addendum. Sorry, I just wanted to show you that. I think that makes this even better, and there's less risk of death. Of course, some deaths can still happen. Of course, it's Fallout, right? Okay. Hey, thanks again. I'll catch you later. Has anyone seen my skin? I know I left it here somewhere. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production. Just look at all these happy people. Imagine if you subscribed today, you could be so happy, so cheerful, so cheery.